Hello, this is your introduction to the course outline. And I know normally you do this during class period, but we're just not going to spend the time there going through this in detail. What you need to do to make sense out of this little introduction is to go onto the class website, the Ning site, and go down to notes. And when you get to notes, you'll see a place that says course outline. The outline is printed right there, or there's a link that takes you back to the Fenwick website. You'll find it there. You can also download it in Word. And if you do, you're going to get a document like this. You should go ahead and do that right now. Get the document, pause this video so you can review it as I'm explaining it to you. Course outline has a lot of things that are going to be obvious to you. You're going to see that there's up on top all of my contact information, also some basic descriptions. But let's go to really kind of the guts of it, which are the parts you probably care most about. Look on the second page and you're going to find the area called grading. Now within the grading, there are 5 different areas in this course. The first one is reading. That's the assignments that we give you. It's both the books, the plays, but it's also the various scholarly documents. We evaluate those through a set of methods. There are tests, quizzes. Sometimes you're going to write particular forms or surveys. That's 32% of your grade. So it's almost a third of the grade. It's tremendously important. Make a little note on the course outline about that. Secondly, you're going to see that writing is a key part of the class. That's your research, critical essays, other assignments. That is also 32% of the grade. So it's another third, tremendously important. Make a note for yourself on that. Next, you're going to have group projects that you will do together with the groups that you'll form. There'll be different groups within the year. Some of those will have assignments that are individual to you or projects you do together, presentations to the class. That's 16% of your grade, so also very important. You have 2 participation grades. The first one is your in-class participation grade. We'll do a little more detail on this as we get going on the discussions. You need to participate in the class. There are no observers here at all. And we do keep track of how much you participate and what the quality of that participation is. So that's really, really crucial to you. That's 8% of the grade. Now remember the grading scale, 93% is an A. If you lost that whole 8%, you'd be at a B already. Finally, you're going to be participating in the web community, and I'll give you some further instructions on how to do that. That's 12% or 1/8 of your grade, so it's also very important. Look through this on the course outline. If you have questions, please come back to me. You'll also find there the breakdown. I use the standard Fenwick scale. 93 and above is an A, 85 to 90, up to 93 is a B, 78 to 84 for a C, and then 70 to 78 for the D. Of course, below that is no credit. Your first quarter is going to count for 45% of the grade. Second quarter is 45%. The final exam, both at the semester or the end of the course, is 10%. I do exempt, but you must have an A average for the entire semester to be able to do that. Please check in the outline for that information. Late assignments is kind of a crucial area. We don't take late assignments in general. I give you the assignments way in the future. You want to make certain that they're in. There's occasionally a time when you may post something late from the time that was specified. Understand that you're going to have a deduction of 20% for any late posting. So you effectively begin that with a letter grade C. Don't do that. Anything that's posted after 72 hours beyond an assignment just isn't done at all, isn't going to be graded at all. That's going to be a failing grade. We've got to get this at kind of a college level, and that means you cannot have late assignments. If there's going to be a medical reason or an emergency why you can't get something in, I'm going to need some kind of communication, note, email, something like that from your parents. If there's something that I need to know about it, don't tell me in class. I'm going to forget it. You have to send me an email. So make email our standard method of communication. We always submit assignments online. If something goes wrong with your internet and you can't submit it there, something goes wrong on the site or so forth, then email it to me. If you can't email it, type it out and print a copy. If you can't do that, handwrite it. But don't use the lack of an internet as an excuse. I'm simply not going to accept that. By the way, basic participation things we participated this week, either in class or online, cannot be made up. That's got to happen within the week. So please take care of those. Make certain we're all set. Checking grades, you can always check on Edline. I keep my grades up to date within a week. I'm usually within just a couple of hours. I am in my office, which is on the second floor, room 210, right across from the copy room. Most of the day, as you know, I work in an administrative job, so you can find me here most of the day, and I'm here every night till 6 or 7. You'll notice that on the class website, there's a chat feature, and if I'm in the office, I usually keep that open. Feel free to contact me that way or through email, but get in touch with me. We'll be doing some more things about style and format. Everything that comes into this class follows the MLA format. We'll also be talking about plagiarism. You'll see that noted, making certain you understand what it is. But please understand that we take academic integrity very, very seriously. I had a case of a young man last year plagiarized part of the paper, not the entire thing, but part of it. It cost him a failing grade on that. The end result was he had a C for the semester, and it called into question a real particular college admission he was interested in. So don't allow that to happen. Academic integrity also extends to your reading, and that means the use of Spark Notes or Cliff Notes. Do not present yourself as having read the book when you've read summaries or notes. It's a matter of integrity. Make certain you've read the book. So take a look at the style or at the course outline. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to come to me.